Marcus Williams, 38, was a calm, intelligent, and introverted man, a successful software engineer by trade. He had quietly built a small tech company over the years. He wasn't flashy, didn't flaunt wealth, and believed in simplicity. His wife, Tiffany, was quite the opposite, loud, glamorous, and obsessed with appearances. She loved designer bags, expensive dinners, and posting perfect photos online. They had been together for 7 years, married for 5. In public, they looked like the ideal couple, but behind closed doors, the cracks were growing. Tiffany always looked down on Marcus's quiet nature. She often joked that he lacked ambition or wasn't man enough because he didn't show off or buy flashy things. What she didn't know was that Marcus had investments across 3 states, silent shares in tech startups, and a bank account sitting comfortably in the 8-figure range. But Marcus didn't marry Tiffany to impress her. He loved her, at least, he thought he did, until one day, everything changed. Act 2, That Discovery. 400 words. It started with a late-night call from a number Marcus didn't recognize. A man's voice said, "Greater than I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know she was married, but you should know. Your wife's been lying to you. I thought you deserved the truth." He sent Marcus screenshots, videos, and messages. There was no denying it. Tiffany had been cheating, and not just once. She was involved with multiple men, some even bragging about it online. Marcus felt the ground slip beneath his feet. But instead of reacting with anger, he did something that shocked even himself. He stayed quiet. He didn't confront her right away. He collected evidence, photos, messages, even bank statements showing that Tiffany had secretly opened credit cards under his name. And then, like clockwork, he hired a top-tier divorce attorney and filed. When Tiffany was served with divorce papers, she was amused. "Greater than so you're finally man enough to leave?" She laughed. She strutted around the house, bragging to her friends that she'd finally be free of the broke loser. She assumed she'd take the house, the car, and get spousal support. After all, she had always assumed Marcus didn't have much to begin with. She was dead wrong. Act 3, The Courtroom. 500 words. The day of the divorce hearing arrived. Tiffany showed up dressed to kill. High heels, designer purse, and a smirk that could slice steel. She strutted into the courtroom like she was walking a runway. Marcus, meanwhile, showed up in a plain suit, quiet, composed, and respectful. Tiffany barely looked at him. When the judge asked if she had anything to say, she launched into a speech. "Greater than Your Honor, I supported this man emotionally while he chased small dreams. I deserve the house and the car. I've made sacrifices." A broken bar. The judge listened, nodded politely, then turned to Marcus's lawyer. What came next silenced the room. "Greater than Your Honor," the lawyer began, "we'd like to submit financial disclosures. Mr. Williams has been more than transparent in showing all his assets." The judge raised an eyebrow. Tiffany rolled her eyes, and then the numbers came out. Marcus's net worth, $43 million. Tiffany's mouth dropped open. She looked around, confused. The courtroom was stunned. Her lawyer whispered furiously, clearly just as shocked. "Greater than Mr. Williams owns intellectual property used by multiple Fortune 500 companies." The attorney continued. "He also holds real estate across several states and has an extensive investment portfolio." Tiffany interrupted, shouting, "Greater than he lied. He hid this from me. He was supposed to be broke." The judge banged the gavel. "Greater than order." Then came the real kicker. Marcus's lawyer submitted evidence showing that Tiffany had committed marital fraud by opening accounts in his name and spending thousands on her lovers. Because of this, the judge ruled that she was entitled to nothing. Not the house, not the car, not a dime of spousal support. And to top it off, she now owed Marcus $75,000 in damages.